I'm Coach Semeka Randall-Lay, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
And let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is the platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is our 5th year doing this, y'all. Season 5, a year that we have coined the Big Nickel with over 800 episodes recorded to date. We are still on this incredible mission, ladies and gentlemen. We are going all around this country. We're going to every pocket, every community, and we are finding rising superstars in the women's basketball games who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, wee! Coming to the stage, Cleveland, Ohio. Make some noise for one of your very own. She has over 22 years of coaching. But for those of you who may not know her as a coach, you may be referred to her as one of the 3 Meeks. That's right. She was a parade All-American, 2-time Ohio Basketball Player of the Year representing Trinity High. She went to Tennessee where they took over the game. They were national front page news and rock stars coming into your town. Now, I'm going to spoil it a little bit because we got a Hall of Famer in the building, but the streets know her as Hard to Handle Randall. Y'all make some noise for the head coach of Winthrop women's basketball team, Eagle Nation. This is one of your very own, Coach Semeka Randall-Lay. Coach Lay, how you doing today?
Hey, great. I love that intro. Thank you very much.
Hey, Coach, I love you. I love the fact that you on this show. I'm a big fan. Listen, I wasn't one of those people that followed women's basketball a lot, but we all followed the 3 Meeks. We knew, like, we was tuning in on what Tennessee was doing back then, Coach, and you was one of them ones. I'm so glad to have you on the show. This is a record-breaking show for me, so thank you so much, Coach. We're going to have a good time today. If this is your first time, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT, Cam. Who do I send this money to for this NIL deal, man? So we keep Coach Lay on here as long as we possibly can, man. We gotta make sure we lock in a long-term contract like Winthrop did, brother.
Well, man, I got to send Marwan Miller a gift card to Popeyes, man. Without him, this would have been possible, man. So we got Hard to Handle Randall. They also called her Boo Randall too, so B. Jones. So it's a lot of stuff that we can talk about.
Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's get it kicked. Coach, you ready to do this?
Let's go. Let's go. Y'all calling out all the nicknames. Let's do this thing.
Hey, the starting lineups have been set. It's time to tip this thing off with the moment of truth. This is a game that we're going to play with Coach Randall-Lay. It's super simple. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. So before the show, Coach Randall-Lay has selected 3 facts about herself. 2 of these facts are the truth, and 1 of them is not the truth. Kevin, I don't know what she's about to say. So as a team, we're going to work together alongside of you, her friends and family, her teammates. All of y'all know Coach Lay better than we do. So y'all make sure y'all help us out and y'all throw y'all answers down in the chat so we can pull off the victory on this episode. It means a lot to us. So, Coach, we only get 60 seconds. So we're going to kick it off with you. Give us your 3 facts.
Okay. You mentioned a Miss Basketball of Ohio. Was I Miss Basketball Ohio in 1995 and 96? During my senior year, after I lost the regional championship game, did I have to go sign autographs for the winning team? Last one, during my time at Tennessee, did I ever get suspended?
I don't think she got suspended at Tennessee.
I don't think she got suspended, but I know that her relationship with Coach Summitt, they were kind of like they were alike, so they butted heads a lot.
Ooh.
So I do know that.
I'm gonna say this, Kevin. I remember she won two Players of the Year in Ohio. I don't think it was 95 though. I think she was Jordan, man. I think she was 96, 97, man. I didn't write down the years on my. I didn't write down my years on the notes, man. I know she won it twice though. I just don't think it was 95, 96, Kevin. Which one are you feeling right now? Which one are you feeling out of those three are not the truth? Now, Coach, one of those is a lot, right?
Correct.
Yeah, well, let's go with that one, B. Jones. I have no idea. Because I don't think she got suspended.
Coach ain't that petty to get us with no year like that. All right, Coach. We're going to say number one is not the truth. We're going to say you won it twice, but not those years. I want to say it was 96, 97, but I didn't write the years down in my notes, Coach. I'm sorry. So you tell us which one was the lie?
I'm going to give you your props. You're good. That is correct.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh. We needed a win, Coach. We needed a win.
500 now.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, we needed that win, and it couldn't have came on a bigger episode. Kevin! Oh, I'm sorry. I got it. Sorry. So wait a minute, Coach. So were you close to getting suspended?
No, I got suspended, man. I really did. I got suspended. Probably one of the best stories told, and like literally when we go back to visit and hang out as like 161 of us who played for Pat, and I know we have lost some sisters along the way, but everybody asked me, dang, how did you get suspended like that? So yeah, I got suspended.
Well, Kevin, that's a story we're going to have to get off air because this is a celebration today.
Hey, I missed 2 games. I missed 2 games. I just scored. That messed up everything.
Well, you were still a dog, Coach. You were still a drafted. I ain't even talk about how you played in the WNBA. We're going to talk about it today, though. We're going to tell them all about your journey, your story. It's an incredible one, Coach. So let's take them on a road trip. But you know what you got to do before any road trip, right? You got to get your drinks ready, your snacks, get the AC set, radio set. And now we're about to recline and sit back and ride. So come on, Coach Lay. Let's get that right hand up. Come on, lift it up, Coach. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack, let's go!
Let's go, baby, let's go!
All right, it's time for us to get Winthrop and everybody that's watching this to help us to take this show to a whole nother level. We got to run the numbers up, and it is your help. You can help us. Right now, it is on you if you're watching this. We're looking at you because we need you. We need you to do 4 things that won't cost you a penny. 4 free things. Number 1, hang out with us to the end of the show. This is going to be a good show. I can tell you this right now. She got stories on top of stories. You're going to want to stick around for that. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Now, Coach Randall-Lay was known for her defense, but she was also a bucket. She was a bucket. I need you to harness the 3 Meeks right now, and I need you to hit that like button like you playing for Tennessee back in the day and going after that ring so this show can just bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. Assist. Find your teammates, your colleagues, your coworkers, your classmates. Send them this episode so we can tell the world how dope Coach Lay is. And also, it's a basketball team right there in that Charlotte area that I think the people are going to want to know a lot more about because they are going to be doing some big things. And congratulations to Coach. She's already been re-signed. That ought to tell you it's some excitement happening right there on the Winthrop campus. And last but not least, y'all know what y'all got to do. Subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the SLT tribe. Help us to take this show. We got over 850 episodes. I told you in the intro, and we're going to keep climbing. I think we probably got about another 40 or 50 left in us just in in this year alone. So we got so much work ahead of us. Definitely tag in, and make sure that you're locked in because we got so much more amazing amazing people just like this. Just like this. Mama, look. All right, Coach Lay. We've done all we can to grow this thing, but it's on your folks now.
Okay.
Can we count? Can we count on your people to show us some love and lock in with Sports Life Talk Nation?
For sure. I got you.
All right. Y'all heard of Kevin. That was a resounding yes. So this is what we need on the count of 3. We're going to do it as a family. I want everybody to pick up their phones or on your laptop. I'll be looking. Find that subscribe button right now because we're going to smash it together in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Kevin! Dun, 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 dun. Look, I'm saying, I'm hyped now, man. I don't know what to say. Kevin, the jersey in the background has got me emotional. I'm just hyped right now, y'all. Let's go. All right, thank y'all so much for smashing the subscribe button. Or if you hit like, or if you shared it, whatever you did to help us, we appreciate you. Coach, we want your friends and family to lock in with us and let us know who they are by throwing an emoji in the chat right now so Kevin and I can personally thank them for being here today. What is your favorite emoji, Coach?
Oh, the woosah. Come on. Anytime I call, you're going to see this.
Woosah. Y'all throw the woosah emoji in the chat. Let us know you out there today. What we going to tell people that throw it in the chat, KT?
We're going to tell them thank you and welcome to the Sports Life Talk family.
Welcome to the family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family right now. We take that very seriously. So we want to personally welcome you to the family. And as your first official actor as a family member, we about to have some fun. Everybody knows she can hoop. Everybody knows she can coach. But now it is time to get to know her a little bit different. We finding out how she ride today. Let's go. It is time for the SLT Initiation.
Now, B, before I get the initiation started, you realize that Tennessee, as far as representation from a school on our show,
yes,
that they are far and away the leaders.
At least, yeah, Tennessee, and I'm not even going to include the state of Tennessee because we had like a couple.
I don't even think it's close. I'm talking about just being a volunteer.
I don't know. Ohio is that too, though, because you got to remember Ohio.
I'm talking about from the school.
Oh yeah, volunteers. Yeah, we've had probably over 10 volunteer episodes, Coach.
Ooh, okay.
Easy. Yes, easy.
All right, so now we can get the initiation started. All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into the Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation.
Okay.
So to start your journey across the SLT Burning Sands, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, so I'm old school here a little bit. Mary J. Blige, my boy Luther Vandross, Monica, Whitney Houston. And I'm going to go gospel here, Tasha Cobbs.
Tasha, they be doing it with Tasha Cobb. They be getting this. All right, hold on. She went fast on that one. I know we got some Luther, some Tasha Cobb, some Whitney. Who else we got?
Monica. And MJ. Mary J. Blige. MJB.
Mary.
Listen, I love one off. It was tough. Like, I got to say, I can give a shot. Aretha Franklin, man.
You know what? We're going to let her get 6 today, Kevin. I don't care. We're breaking the rules. What are you going to give Coach's top 5 on this episode, KT?
Coach, I like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to the great Kobe Bryant. Now, B. Jones, this is going to be very specific on this one, okay? It's a Mamba. It's definitely a Mamba. So you're going to have to give her the 24. But in honor of her jersey at Tennessee, I wanted to give her 21. But it's a Mamba. All right. That was a dope top 5.
All right. Well, Kevin, she wore 22 at Trinity.
Yeah.
Well, I went off Tennessee on that. I clearly saw the 22 in the background.
I want that extra point, right?
Give her 24. Give her 24. Just give her the 24. There was no way I was giving you anything less than 24, regardless of what you would have said. That's how dope you are.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, I'm going back here. Wonder Woman, female empowerment.
No doubt. You can never go wrong with Wonder Woman.
Can't.
All right, Coach. Yep. So the reason we asked the superhero question, because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. And we know that Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, that she has her own theme song. So what would your theme music be?
Oh, theme music. Well, this is probably before he got in trouble. All about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
So
All
what
about
y'all
the
want to do? Want to be
want to
ballers?
be
What?
ballers,
Shot
shot
callers?
callers,
Brawlers. We'll be doing
in the
with
beers and the
brawlers.
spoilers. Yeah, on the dank with the low lights, horrors. Trying to. Oh, yeah. I used to love that track, Coach. I used to
Now,
love
look,
that.
Hey
I
man,
still love the track. It's just you just look at him differently, but that track still be
yeah,
rolling.
it's still
It's
hard.
still
I still got to rock with it.
no doubt. All right. So, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Man, it's taught me discipline and the biggest thing, how to stay resilient. I've learned so much during, say, I guess the my hard times, my trying times, that has made me just continue to keep fighting back every day.
All right, Coach. We're gonna take it back on this one. So,
Come on,
do you think that Semeka, the Hooper, could play for Coach Randall-Lay, the head coach?
absolutely, absolutely. I'm about that dog life, baby. Absolutely. So whoever it is, I'm going through a brick wall for whoever.
We haven't heard that one before, B. Jones. Like whoever. Okay, that's dope. All right, so we're gonna produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Yo, I'm ready for this. Regina King. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I changed the game on that. Regina King got a little sassy, got a little attitude, got a little toughness, a little grit, like that.
I
Yeah,
don't know how focused I'm gonna be on the set, KT, because Regina. Oh my goodness.
stay professional. Stay professional. Go drink some water or something. Calm down. All right, so this is the most important question that we ask during our initiation. B. Jones and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to check y'all out before a game. What's that one food spot we're going to, and what's your go-to meal there?
So I'm about these tacos. It's called Bakersfield, and they usually do it in the Tri City. So there's one in Cincinnati, obviously in the Queen City here in Charlotte. Bakerfield's tacos. We can get right. You can get your little steak taco, get your little chicken taco, shrimp, fish taco. It's nice.
I'm getting one of each, Kevin.
Yeah.
I like out of all those tacos, and they right there. Like, so if we leave Rock Hill, we can hit up Baker's.
Yeah, we
can
hit
get
Bakerfield. Yep.
there. Bakerfield. Ooh, I'm excited.
I don't think about that. We got to drive through Atlanta, and that traffic is just ridiculous.
Ooh.
I have never forget that. It is crazy, crazy. But I love you, Atlanta. All right, to everyone that's watching, thank you for rocking with us. The initiation is complete, but now the real conversation begins. We want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. And don't forget to tap in to us on our website, sltugotnext.com, to discover more of our amazing You Got Next family members. Now it's time for B to do what he does best, and that's reintroduce our newest play cousin, Coach Semeka Randall-Lay.
Coach Randall-Lay, welcome to the show. The 17th coach in the history of Winthrop's University women's basketball program. You've already accomplished so much in that journey, Coach. But we're gonna talk about some Winthrop basketball. But I want to talk about Cleveland is the city where we come from. So run. Let's take it back, Coach. Let's go back to when you first started hooping.
Let's go.
When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Great questions. I fell in love at the age of 6. I never forget. I was playing with, there's a neighbor that lived across the street, and they had 3 girls and 2 boys. Girls, we always stayed in the front playing house, doing all those things. But the fellas in the back, they was hooping, and it was like this big family that always just they had like I feel like every aunt or mother, they had like 5 kids. So all the dudes be back there playing, and I just was so curious about playing. And so one day I got the courage up to ask could I join in, and they let me play. So fast forward it is we played this game called Booty. This is what made me really, really competitive. And I don't know if anybody know about the game about booty, but it's pretty much all around the world. You got to make a shot in order to get to the next spot. Long story short, I always kept losing. So anytime you lost, didn't matter how many dudes was in the backyard. each of those dudes got a chance to hit you with the basketball 5 times. I had to stand with my hands, with my butt sticking out, and they would just light me up with that basketball. So they'd be hitting me in the back of the leg, in the head, on my back. So that's what made me competitive, and that's what made me fall in love with the game, because I just got to figure out how to beat those dudes.
That sounds like what was that, above the rim? When you were talking about get bonks?
Yeah.
You remember? Did it hurt? I'm thinking that basketball had to hurt, Coach.
Listen, they were trying to fire me up. Like, man, they was whacking the crap out of me. But the funny thing is, they felt bad for me before, and so then they'd be like, "All right, me, you got to run around the block." But I had a time to be around the block, so that's where I probably picked up my speed. Because if I didn't, I had to do it again and again. So they'd be laughing at me. So I figured out how to make them shots so I can bust some dudes in the back of the head too.
Oh my goodness! And did you ever, Coach? Did you ever? Did you ever figure it out? You not only figured it out and how to win in the backyard, but you figured out how to win on 94 feet on Tuesdays and Friday nights as you became one of the most prolific scorers in the absolute nation. As I said, you were literally the best player in the state of Ohio for 96 and 97. You were one of the top blue chip prospects, 5-star, you name it. If it was available back then, you got it. you was able to get it accomplished. But one of the biggest accomplishments, because the world wasn't paying attention to women's basketball like that, was when you joined up with the 3 Meeks. Now, we all know the legendary Pat Summitt as being on the Mount Rushmore of women's basketball, maybe on the Mount Rushmore basketball at this point, KT. I mean, I'm talking about she might be one of the 4 best coaches to ever coach this game. And she came and sat in your living room and told you to come to Tennessee. What made you take that choice on her, Coach? Because there was a lot of different ways you could have went. Gino and them was down the street building something that was cooking. I mean, it was teams all over the country. I know LSU back in the early 2000s had a squad. So you could have went a lot of different ways, but you chose to go to Tennessee and become a part of Volunteer Nation. Walk us through that part of your journey.
So the biggest thing was Pat offered me when I was in 8th grade. She was recruiting one of my teammates, and ended up just being in the gym at that time, because during that era, you had to go watch kids play pickup basketball. And so while she was looking at somebody, she was like, "Who is that little 8th grader running around?" So our relationship had been developed long before then. And so when it came down to the recruiting process, it kind of became easy because of the relationship that was fostered from years. Obviously, I did have 5 schools on the list and ended up narrowing it down to 2, where I went to Tennessee and UConn for a visit. But at the end, I went to Tennessee just because, again, that relationship that was that I had over the years.
How big of that was that for your family to be a part of that, to get that Tennessee offer, to go to Tennessee? Like, I'm just imagining what a blue chip's life is like when you get the opportunity to go play for one of the best schools in the nation. And let's just be real. It may only been 2 or 3 other young ladies in the whole country that got that same type of opportunity as yourself. For you to take that, like, how critical and how cool was that for your family to watch you have all that success and go to Tennessee?
So I'll say majority of this has been my mom and I in this process. So my mom was clueless about it all, had no idea. All she know is on the official visit when we went down to Knoxville, she just loved being in Coach Summitt's Mercedes Benz, because it was the drop top and Pat was driving her around. So that's the only thing, like the gist of what she got out of that whole visit. But I mean, it was great. Like to know that it came down to the final 2, and I'll give y'all a little insight. Like when I had to tell Gino no, it wasn't no pretty words. In fact, it resulted in him hanging the phone up in my face, which was part of our competitiveness that ended up carrying into the rivalry. But I loved every minute of it. Very appreciative of just Gino, the way he pushed buttons and made, again, our rivalry at Tennessee UConn make that so big.
All right,
I
Coach,
know I went off the page there a little bit.
I like that.
I got to ask this, Coach.
Yeah.
So is that why you hit him with the salute?
Say that again.
That's why you hit him with that salute.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it had a lot more to that, because when I got to Tennessee, my freshman year, we played them at home, and I had a career high 8 steals. And so I went into the press conference and like literally just, did what I was supposed to do, say, hey, both teams played hard. We were just excited. And so we were ready to play. Well, somehow the words got spent, right? And so I'm at my locker because I'm out of the press conference, and all I know is Pat Summitt is tapping me on the shoulder, and she ain't happy. And she's going off on me because she thought I said we scared UConn off the floor, but it was Gino putting them words or mixing them words up to where now Pat's mad at me. And I was like, I didn't even say anything like this. So I got in trouble after we won for that. So that just made the rivalry even more. So when we got to the salute, I think in that game, Abrasamova and I had got into a little tussle where she wouldn't let the ball go. I wouldn't let it go. So it looked like I body slammed her. So in that game, every time I touched the ball, like they booed me. So if I had it for 2 seconds, boo. If I had it for, 10 seconds, the boo was longer. And so in that game, Pat drew the play up, and the play was technically ran for catch. But all in my mind, as Pat was drawing that play up, I was like, oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. So I was going to live with, being in a doghouse, which I was used to that anyway. And so I rejected that ball screen, pulled up, shot that jump shot, made it, turned around, and saluted my man. And that salute had some other words with it, but I saluted him.
What did Coach Summitt say when you did that?
Oh, she tried to coach to the next play, get back down on defense. And then they call a timeout, and you can see her face like, stay focused, stay in the moment. And I'm like, hell, I just wanted to beat his butt.
Oh my goodness, Kevin, that is too dope. That is too dope. You talk about Catch being on that team, and this is one of the things that disappoint me about women's basketball. This is one of the reasons why we're doing this, Coach, because we sat over there and it's like kids walking around these AAU tournaments. It's 200,000 people walking around these things, and they don't even know that you one of the dopest players. You are a part of the history, a part of the culture, the landscape of women's basketball, and you played with legends. You're a legend yourself, but you play with other legends. Like, if I was a parent to a kid, I'm like, I need the Winthrop offer. I got to get that, because that to me, it resonates even more knowing that somebody who been through the crucible, been through the battlegrounds, that tells me my kid is ready. But I say all of that because you were partnered with the Three Meeks. Y'all got coined the Three Meeks, and I even knew about the Three Meeks. How was it playing with Hoes, Claw, and Catchings? And tell us about your relationship with those young ladies when y'all was at the University of Tennessee.
So I'll say Semeka and our relationship started before we even got to Tennessee. This is going way back when we had those ABC camps that we be overnight, and you had to keep your eye open with Semeka because she was a prankster. And so if you went to sleep, man, she put soap in your mouth, putting lotion in your mouth. So like I wasn't messing around with her. So I knew kind of what she was about. And then Catch, we met with Nike All-American camps and, develop a bond. And so after I committed, like, I'm like, Catch, you got to come. But she was still trying to weigh her options. I know she kind of, felt like she may have wanted to go where her sister was at up in Illinois, but she ended up ultimately coming to Tennessee. She knew this was the best place for her. And so from there, like, I roomed with Catch in our freshman and sophomore year. So our bond was just, it was great. Like, and still to this day, those are two people that we stay in contact a lot. I mean, we held each other accountable. Let me just say that.
Well, you guys went on to accomplish a lot of great things at the University of Tennessee. Kevin, I could probably spend this whole episode talking about UT, University of Tennessee, and what you did, Coach. But you started on a new adventure over 22 years ago after your illustrious career playing in the WNBA. You were the 17th draft pick. You went on and played for a couple of franchises, and then you decided to hang up the sneakers. After playing professionally, you decide to, hey, I want to become a coach. What was that for a former All-American, for a player that's played at the highest level in college basketball, for a person that's played at the highest level of women's basketball? What was that determination, that decision process for you, giving up the game and saying, hey, I want to give back to the game?
Yeah, that's a tricky one because I ultimately I didn't want to coach anybody like myself. So coaching wasn't like the card that I was really like say striving for. It kind of fell, and how it fell was my mentor at that time was Al Brown, who was the assistant coach at Tennessee. He helped me get my first two jobs. So at Cleveland State, he said you should come back home and just see what coaching's like. I think you'll like it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Made a ton of mistakes. I was playing that role as a third assistant, as the assistant coach slash Dobo, leaving money at home and just doing all kinds of crazy things. Or I'll go back here with the VHSs where you had to make sure both counters was right in order to record, breaking down film and stuff. So from that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and hoop. So I went back to San Antonio and played. And then I had signed a contract to go play back over in Israel, and I get this phone call again. Al Brown on my line. Hey, Semeka, what's going on? What are you up to? And I'm like, getting ready to go back overseas and hoop. He like, well, I think you should, think about this. I'm here at Michigan State. There's a position open, and I do believe this team is going to end up winning the championship. And I said, championship, like Big Ten championship? He like, no, I think we can go to the championship game. I think we win a national championship. And I'm like, Al, like I've never heard of Michigan State. What are you talking about? And so long story short, I thought about it, ended up being there, and you couldn't tell me till this day that I'll be in the semifinal of the national championship game and I'm playing against Tennessee. And at one point in that journey, in that game, we're down by 17. So I'm like, oh, Pat's about to win. Our kids did well. And like those kids all came from, say, winning programs at their high school or they done something, but no one in history or in college basketball really knew about Michigan State. And I don't know what clicked after we came out, like say halftime or midway through that second half of the game. Man, we ended up beating Tennessee, and I'm like looking down at Pat, like, call timeout, or are we about to win? What? We win the game, and we're playing in a national championship game, my second year in coaching, and we're playing against Baylor. And we just so ended up like both teams were tired. Young lady, and this was where on Baylor, Sophia Young was on the roster, but there was a kid off the bench who was like the ninth player off the bench, and she was a shooter. Came in and kind of bust the game open, and they ended up winning, and that's Kim Mulkey's first national championship. But you couldn't tell me 2 years in this game, and I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of there, just getting the feel of it that I coached in the national championship game. Crazy as heck.
Who was on this Michigan State team though? Because Coach Brown knew that they were cooking with grease.
So Kristen Haney, who actually went on to win a WNBA championship for the Sacramento Monarchs. But at that time, she had like people hadn't known about her. Like she was just finding her groove. And then there was some just really solid players around her. Lindsey Bowen, who just got out of the game just recently. Liz Shimmick. We had this kid that was a big kid, and I mean big kid all kinds of ways. Kelly Rowland, but she was a beast inside. Like nobody can guard her. And then young lady that just got out of the game, Renee Haynes, who used to be the former coach at LIU. Brooklyn. So there was just that was a cool moment because it was a bunch of kids that nobody knew and they knew, and they just band together and they beat everybody.
Coach, you are a American Basketball Hall of Fame inductee. Just happened 2024. Congratulations on that. I've already put it out on wax that you could coach my kid. If my kid was able to play basketball at 6'1", 6'2", baby, you're going to Winthrop. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. But you've accomplished all of these things, and you got the nickname coined Hard to Handle Randall. Now, we had to have some fun with that today. Yeah. We got to have some fun with the nickname. As a player, we know why they call you Hard to Handle Randall, because you can get to the cup, you play defense, you did it all. But how was Hard to Handle Randall the coach? Like, Do you get these kids the blues, Coach? Tell us a little bit about your coaching style and how you approach the game.
I would say I'm a little tough. I'm a little particular about things, but I love those kids. I'll go through a brick wall for my student athletes, and I just want them to be able to just give me their maximal effort on both ends of the floor. I definitely believe that. I know we are in a time and age where only everybody cares about the offensive end, but you can't disrespect the defensive end. My gosh, you're playing for a two-time defensive player in the nation. So, I value that. I think when you have teams that understand that aspect of the game, those are the teams that obviously end up going in and playing it longer in the season of the game. So, yeah, that's important.
Tell us a little bit about Winthrop women's basketball. You had to take something that, let's just be real, wasn't where you wanted to be, wasn't where the fans wanted it to be, and the organization and the franchise and the administration. So they bring you in a temporary capacity. You were just the interim. They were like, we're going to give you a shot. Now, all the stuff that you've done until your point in your career, they say, we're going to give you a shot. But you did a great job with that opportunity. You take over this program, but that was the easy part. Now you got to really start winning some ball games, sitting in that first chair. Walk us through this amazing turnaround, which has now culminated in you getting a contract extension through 2028.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the progress that this program has made. I mean, when I walked in, I was the associate head coach, and it was just in the ground. And then, like you stated before, I went from being from being an associate head coach to being an interim being a head coach. It has not been an easy path. Was a tougher, say, job situation, but that's how my life has been. You had to grind to get your way up out of things, and like I found some gritty kids who, like last year, did a phenomenal job. And if I truly believe this, if our starting point guard and our starting two guard didn't tear the ACL, I think this team, we would have won more games. But kudos to the ones that stepped in and then didn't let it fall completely off, that they ended up making this the winning season. And it's been like a decade since it's been a winning season. So I know I got 9 new players, but it is not about rebuilding. It's about trying to reload and reboot. Like, there's some people, and I'm fortunate that our newcomer of the year decided to stay here because, we are in the transfer portal era and, NIL. So, like, she stayed, and so hopefully we can build something off of this. But I will say it has been challenging when you got a lot of new faces on the roster. So I'm excited to see what this team can do. And I do believe we got some definitely some great talent that we just got to figure out how we can all form it together.
That says a lot, Coach, because it's one thing I always tell that these coaches, like when people come, when these big P4s come and they get y'all players, like that's really a testament to you because they didn't see it in the kid at first. You saw it. You spent the money. You recruited them. You got them there. You coached them up, and they performed. They did everything that you thought that they could do, and they chose to go somewhere else for more opportunity or whatever that may be. But that even speaks louder volumes that a kid had the opportunity to go into the transfer portal after finding that success and decided to stay and participate and be a part of the upcoming season. So shout out to whoever that player is because I got a feeling good things coming their way, but I also got a feeling that good things coming their way for the Eagle fans and the Eagle family members. Coach, tell us what's on deck. How does this Winthrop team establish greatness? How do you get this team to where they're competing year in and year out at the highest level, NCAA tournaments and popping some folks to the point where you looking on the other side of that arena and you seeing Tennessee again?
Now, Coach always said this, and I will say I'm going to take this from her dad. You cannot take and I don't mean this in a mean way, donkeys to the Kentucky Derby. You got to find thoroughbreds that can hoop and that can play. And so we just got to keep finding ways, even though sometimes the odds may be stacked against us, but still paint that vision where we can help kids grow and be the player that can be. There's a spot for everybody. And why not Winthrop is what I say. Why not? Why not put this team on the map and let people see what you're capable of doing? And everybody ain't always striving to go to the big places. Some people want to create their own legacy in their own way. So, like you said, I want to give a shout out to the young lady that stayed with me, man. I'm grateful for her, and I always want to be transparent as a coach to show that, you know, I'm here to serve them. So I'm grateful that she decided to pick me.
Well, yeah, that's huge. But I'm gonna say this: y'all right there in Charlotte or close to Charlotte. I don't know. I mean, we were in Rock Hill, so I guess that maybe was like 20 minutes away from Charlotte, and y'all office was like right down the street. Why not? Why not Winthrop? You get to play for a coach who's seen it all, done it all, played on the biggest stage. You play. I mean, I just, for the life of me, young ladies, listen, tap in, lean in on this one, parents. Yeah, it's an opportunity that's right there down the street that you can go get some valuable minutes, get some film, and develop yourself, and not just the player you want to be, but the person you want to be. I'm in love with it, Coach. I'm head over heels crazy about it. Kevin, I know I was only supposed to take 15 minutes, Coach. I'm 5 minutes over. Let's go. Welcome to the championship rounds. Coach, this is the part of the show. Kevin, I'm still giddy. About the stories. The flag, I don't know. I don't know how you not like this show. But Coach, we're gonna finish this thing off. We sandwich it in games. This is called the championship round. It is all about our sneakers. That's right. This is a sneak peek. We're about to let you take a look at some of the sneakers that we have selected over our years of collecting sneakers. As fans of the game, we feel like if you look good, you feel good, you play good. We've selected curated one pair of sneakers out of our collection that we think represents you, Coach.
Ooh, okay.
And we hoping that you would love these sneakers so much that you only get to pick one. So he's gonna show you a pair, and I'm gonna show you a pair. And whichever sneaker you like best, that host will win the game. All we need you to do is say, "Hold that sneaker." All right?
Hold that sneaker.
That's all we need you to do.
Okay.
When I tell you to say it, you say it. Now, this is the deal. Kevin normally does a disclaimer, but I'm going to do the disclaimer this time. I did not realize that Winthrop was an Adidas school.
Yeah.
So shout out to Adidas. We got to do a better job because Adidas just dropped some nice orange joints too that I wish I would have snagged at this point in time. But Coach, we gonna show you our sneakers. So Adidas, y'all know we big fans. We look forward to working with them in the future. But Coach, on the count of three, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
Ooh.
I'm going up top. Hold that sneaker. Ooh.
Oh! I may not win them all, but I love to win them when they matter. Yeah. Coach, let's go! Oh my! And new Kevin, the three Meeks watching this right now, and oh my goodness, Coach, I'm bringing this. We're gonna walk into Bakersfield. We're gonna get our tacos. We're gonna sit this on. We're gonna sit this on the table. All right, Coach. We're gonna sit this joint right on the table, and we're gonna enjoy us some of them shrimp tacos. All right, Coach. The title of the show is You Got Next, and we love talking about the past and all your amazing stories. As a matter of fact, I want to invite you back to the show, if not next year, the year after that, because Coach, I couldn't even get through a third of my question sheets because your history is just so like I said, it's so impactful to the game. But the journey is just not getting kicked off. We got another 3 years. We got to track on and keep marching on. So this is a moment of manifestation, Coach. We always want to know what's up next for you, Coach. So now that we all following you at Randall_Lay 01, this is your moment. You tell us, Coach, what can we expect and what are you looking forward to in your career? What does the future hold for you?
So I'll say the future holds in me, man. I want to keep growing as just a human being. I want to keep giving to these student athletes, to the ones that will listen and be open to it. I'm just here to serve, like legit here to serve. So I know there's great things down the pipeline. I'm just going to let God order my steps.
That's that Tasha Hakabs right there. Order my steps in your word.
Yeah, I'm still upset from the championship.
My bad, Kev. My bad.
I'm trying to get out of my feelings because she's so dope. But Coach, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to. So I gotta give a shout out to Marwan for putting me on. Right, you gotta show love to those people that want to put you out there. I know you've done Keisha, that whole little crew. So big shout out to them.
Yeah, I talked to Keisha yesterday. She said, "You got my mentor coming on."
Aha!
I was like,
I try to help her out. I don't know how much she's listening, but Keisha's good people and great things are happening for her. She just gotta be patient.
Yeah. I'm glad that she's close to her. She's close to us. She's in Tulane. So
okay, so y'all go check her out, right?
I'm from Louisiana. Love Louisiana.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT, tell them my story, and I want to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm going to call out Corey Irvin. I'm not sure if you've done her yet, but over at Chicago State. All right, I got one, Alex Simmons, Memphis. I'm going to go back.
We already did Alex Simmons.
We haven't had her yet. No, we have not had her yet.
We haven't? I don't know why I thought we had Coach Simmons.
Coach Simmons said she was coming on. She hasn't made it on the show.
We got to get Alex on then.
Yeah. All right, Coach Alex Simmons, it is official. Let the world know that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched by an icon, and we got to get you on the show so you can come and share your incredible journey with us. Get your top 5 ready. Let the world know because we are going to have an absolute blast. Semeka Randall-Lay, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. You are a legend. You are a trailblazer. You are the precious gem. You are one of one, as I just said, an icon that can be only one. You super dope, Coach. Love your journey. Love your passion. Love your intensity towards the game of basketball. What you're doing is amazing, and it is going to just keep collecting as your journey continues. Coach, you are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Wop, 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 wop. Let's go. Coach Randall-Lay, thank you so much for being on the show. Winthrop,
hey,
thank y'all for rocking with us. What's up, Coach?
Thank y'all so much, man. Love this platform, what y'all doing. 5 years. Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, we got another 5 more in the books. Y'all tap in. We got some more coaches coming y'all way. Don't forget to follow Coach Randall at Randall_Lay 01. That's Randall spelled ALL, not the DLE. If you're listening to this, that's Randall. That's Randall with the ALL. Make sure you tapped in with us at Sports Life Talk. Don't forget to throw the woosah emoji in the chat if you're with us today and you smash that subscribe button. If you didn't like, if you didn't, if you just want to throw it in there to let us know you was out there, we don't care. We want you to be a part of this, and we want to celebrate you. We got, like I told y'all, we got so much more stuff coming. We got a special series about to come for the high school basketball. We got some colleges we going on campuses here pretty soon. So this whole 2025 season is about to be banana. So make sure you tapped in with us. If you want to be on the show, go to our website, sltyougotnext.com. Click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you feel like you got next, and KT will reach out to you and give you an audition to be on the show. And as we said, we got over 850 episodes, and guess what? You can listen to all of those episodes, including this one, in the podcast format. That's right. Download the audio version. Keep all the energy, keep all the laughs, keep all the inspiration and positivity going forward. Wherever you download your podcast, Apple, Spotify. Kevin got us listed at over like 23, 24 spots. So the production team does a great job of getting it out there. So if you want to be in the car listening, keep it listening, keep it moving. Coach, I'm bowing down right now, Coach. I'm bowing down, Coach. You are the truth. Hey. You the GOAT, Coach. Thank you so much.
Much love.
KT, let's go home, man.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Coach, they want to rumble with the B, huh? Bzz, put a hex on the
whole family. Just in all black.
Like the Omen. Sports Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, sports like talk, got the baddest show like the baddest. Hot in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports like talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sports life, talking this.